What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD. And as you can read by the title of this video, we have an update on the Eric July situation. That's right. The founder of ISOM, the International School of Ministry, has made a statement on Twitter. We're going to go over that statement, see exactly what his side of the story is. Okay, as you can see, this is the official account, CEO of ISOM.org, Baron Gilfillan. Forgive me if I read that wrong. But the official statement from ISOM's founder in California. Hashtag ISOM, hashtag Eric July, hashtag Rippaverse. Says, in the past few days, there has been a lot of swirling in cyberspace about our, Good Shepherds, filed, but not served lawsuit against Eric July and his LLC, Rippaverse. Several important things have not been included in those postings. Ooh, we're going to get some good stuff here. I can feel it. Feel it. So first off, as you can see, it has been filed. Eric July has not been served. Ah, very interesting. Very interesting. It says, most importantly, our ministry, Good Shepherd, sincerely wishes that Mr. July had selected some other name for his main character instead of our trademark ISOM. We are not sure why he selected ISOM, but if he had selected another name, this situation would not have occurred. Perhaps as importantly, what also has not been included in those postings was the letter we sent alongside the lawsuit. So they sent Eric a letter. Now, a lot of people were saying, how come they didn't try to negotiate first? Why didn't they try to settle this, before a lawsuit? Apparently, a letter was sent to Eric July. He forgot to tell his fans. I guess he forgot to tell people that crucial information that, they're not going to sue us. They might not even sue us. They want to negotiate. They want to talk to us. They sent us a letter, and here it is. Ah, man. It says, in that letter, we said that we have no desire to serve the lawsuit and begin litigating, but that instead we are asking them to, quote, enter into expedited negotiations with Good Shepherd to try to resolve these issues in a discreet and amicable way that respects the objectives and needs of all parties. Despite our request and invitation to discreetly negotiate, what has transpired in the past few days has been anything but discreet. Oof. They're not happy about that video Eric made or all the little public postings. I said that, pending litigation, you should probably keep your mouth shut. You probably shouldn't say anything, but it looks like Eric July, he went the opposite route, decided to run his mouth, cause himself more problems, more headaches. All right, it says some points in this whole matter need to be made clear. As noted above, we intentionally have not served our lawsuit in hopes that the parties can negotiate a reasonable settlement. And so they're still looking to settle. They're still looking to have a reasonable settlement on the matter, a reasonable talk. It says, the second point, in the past few years, Mr. July himself applied to register Rippaverse as a trademark to protect against other people using it. In the same way, and for the same reason, we applied to register ISOM in 2006 and have been using it since as early as 1999. Like Mr. July, we are only trying to protect our ISOM trademark. Mr. July apparently already has had to defend his trademark against others using a confusing or conflicting trademark. We should not be criticized for similar actions taking reasonable steps to defend our trademark ISOM. So this is the founder talking about the situation with Riley. The whole Clipperverse thing where Eric July thought that, the Clipperverse was a little too close to the Rippaverse. The logos were too similar. So he had Riley Shopify taken down. Riley cannot sell his Clipperverse merchandise. He had that whole store taken down. It took down everything along with his Clipperverse stuff, all the other stuff he was selling. So they're saying, hey, Eric did it and you guys were all cheering him. Why are you upset when we're doing it? We're just doing the exact same thing that Eric July did that everybody seemed to be okay with. It says, Mr. July has built a very impressive business and we have no desire to damage or destroy it. We do want to eliminate trademark confusion in the marketplace, and we have some practical ideas as to how to do that, which we hope to discuss if he calls us as we requested in our letter. So they requested, hey, get on the phone, let's have a discussion, let's talk this out. He has not called them. So 3 days ago, or 4 days ago now, they sent him a letter about this pending litigation. They said, hey, talk to us on the phone. We can work this out. And Eric July has not called them. His attorneys has not called them. No one has called the church as requested, as they said, hey, we just want to work this out in a reasonable manner. Ah, man. We have no idea whether the journalist letter sent to us, as mentioned in the lawsuit, was from a nefarious troll or not. It was sent to our intellectual property attorney. This topic is open for discussion if Mr. July communicates with us. So see, a lot of people are saying, hey, obviously this letter was fake. If Eric had picked up the phone and called them, said, hey, you know what, then that letter, that email that was sent to you guys, that was a troll, and he explained the situation and they got to talking as the church had requested, we wouldn't even be discussing this right now, right? It would be over. It would be finished. Man. It says ISOM stands for the International School of Ministry. We are not a church, but a 501c3 nonprofit corporation. It's probably my fault. I keep saying church. I probably shouldn't say church, but you know. Our work was birthed while I was doing mission work for 2 years, living with my family in Nigeria. We work now doing Christian ministry training across a denominational spectrum in 150 countries, including nearly every African nation and most nations of the world. We have worked very diligently and faithfully for nearly 25 years to develop the deep goodwill associated with our efforts under our trademark ISOM. Again, we simply wish to protect that goodwill and avoid confusion in the marketplace. As is your right. As is your right. Says, please don't associate us with any political entity or agenda. This matter is strictly about clarifying trademark boundaries and use. Sincerely, Barin Gilfillan, again, sorry if I butchered that, Good Shepherd and ISOM founder. So it sounds to me like they simply want Eric July to possibly stop selling shirts, maybe add a couple dots to his ISOM, maybe clarify it a little more. Maybe not sell anything that's just ISOM. That's it. They just want to make sure that their trademark is protected as they should, as it is their right. And frankly, this is what trademark is for, right? These are the things that we have in place. This is the system that we've all agreed to live under, to work under. And somehow, when they do it, when they follow the letter of the law and they do due process, that's evil. Now, I know there's been some Eric July fans review bombing the ISOM website, the review page, calling it a scam, leaving nasty remarks. It's terrible. It's terrible. And I hope that Eric July comes out and disavows such behavior and tells his fans to stop doing it, because we know that Eric July believes that creators are responsible for what their fans do. I mean, that's what he's holding Vito and Dick responsible for something that their fan has done. So obviously what Eric July's fans are doing now in harassing this organization should definitely be taken care of, and definitely Eric July should be holding himself responsible for causing this headache and not picking up the phone and calling them as requested in the letter. So if we get any more updates, I'll definitely let you guys know. But as always, love, peace, booty grease. I'm out this